No. In fact, there will be like an electromagnetic discharge that will destroy all of these devices.
What could possibly go wrong?
All right, so
Everything in the world.
last year, around this time, we started just talking about how it would be kind of neat if we had a pony convention in Ohio. Actually, it was sometime before this, I think. And at some point along the line, I said, you know, I'm just going to go talk to the Ohio Union. And I came back with the space reserved, or, well, tentatively reserved for our convention until we paid them. And I'm not really sure what happened, but a convention happened. I don't know how. And so we're going to try to do that again.
Woo!
Next summer, it's not going to be at the Ohio Union, in as much as it was a really neat place, and there was a lot of character to it. Like, that brown room for the videos was a lot of fun. We weren't really happy with a couple of things, like the fact that you have to drive 2 miles in order to get to the hotel was a little bit irritating.
Or they had a marathon at the beginning in the morning.
Yeah, that.
Yeah,
For everyone else.
Yeah, well,
Taco Bell like you guys know.
you know, that Taco Bell sign that says "Bronies, you like tacos" came from BronyCon.
Did it really?
I'm not sure, because we were trying to find the Taco Bell that could have had that kind of sign that was anywhere near where we were, and there's none of them like that. So I don't even know. It might be